How is it going, Data Bytes? No Data here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Roblox Murder Mystery 2. And today we are putting the Santa hat back on because if you guys remember, about 5 years ago there was a wonderful holiday called Christmas, and Murder Mystery 2 actually had a wonderful Christmas event to celebrate this holiday. And we actually got quite a few Godlies from that. We got the icebreaker, we got the ice blaster, the jingle gun. We got a lot of Godlies from that event. So yeah, 5 years has passed. Well, it feels like 5 years. It's actually just been a couple months. But yeah, quite a few months have passed, but the Christmas event for Murder Mystery 2 is officially over. The Christmas button is gone, so you can no longer get any of the Godlies. But what is really important is that because the Christmas event is officially over, the leaderboard prizes have been given out. So if you were on one of the two leaderboards by the end of the event, you would actually get an exclusive Godly for your inventory. So there were two leaderboards for this event. The first leaderboard was the token leaderboard, and the second one was the gifting leaderboard. And believe it or not, guys, I actually got in the top 100 for the gifting leaderboard. And now because the Christmas event is over, I finally get my leaderboard prize. So I have one more special Christmas Godly to show you guys. So yeah, if you take a look in my inventory, you will see there it is, No Data's red ice blaster, number 11. So I got 11th place on the leaderboard. Didn't get top 10, but it is what it is. I didn't really care what place I got. I probably should have given a little bit more gifts to get in the top 10, but it's whatever. I mean, top 10 doesn't get anything special anyway. So there it is, guys, the red ice blaster. So in this video, we are going to be showing off this brand new gun. We're going to try it out in battle. And of course, we're going to talk about its value. So if you guys are excited to see this brand new gun, then be sure to drop a like on this video. It helps out a whole lot. And if you're new, be sure to subscribe for more Murder Mystery 2 videos in the future. Also, guys, I spent a lot of money to get this brand new Godly. It might have been like... It might have been, I don't know, maybe like $2,000. So if you could, by the kindness of your heart, don't forget to use star code PURPLE when you are buying Robux in Roblox Premium. It really helps me out to continue making these videos that cost $2,000 to make. So without further ado, let's go ahead and show the brand new Godly. Here it is on my side, the red ice blaster. Now the problem is this is a gun, so I'm probably gonna have to hop into a VIP server in order to show this thing. Cause I mean, like, when I show off a knife, at least I can go into assassin mode, but unfortunately there's really no special mode where I can just equip the gun at any time. So I either have to go to a VIP server or wait to actually be sheriff, which won't be fun, and I'd probably get murdered immediately. Yeah, I'm innocent. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into a VIP server so I can show the gun. All right, so here it is, guys, the red ice blaster Godly. Well, actually, this is technically not a Godly, because if you take a look at the color, you will see that it is actually a unique. It is just like Corrupt. I'm pretty sure Corrupt is like the only tradable unique, but there are many other uniques that are, it's really just the leaderboard prizes that tend to be unique nowadays. But this is actually the highest tier you could possibly get. This is higher than Godly tier. This is even higher than Ancient tier. I believe it goes Godly tier, and then Ancient is better than Godly, but Unique is better than Ancient. So yeah, this is the highest tier you can possibly get. So yeah, here we have the red ice blaster, and it is the ice blaster, but it is red. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. No, I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, it is a red version of the Ice Blaster. Now, if you guys remember, the Ice Blaster was the unboxable Christmas Godly that you could unbox during the Christmas event. It was in the wonderful case, and you were able to get it pretty low chances. Here, I'll show it right here. Oh, it's so cool how I'm holding the red Ice Blaster, and then I have the normal one by my side. So here's the normal Ice Blaster. We've seen it a bunch before. I literally unboxed it by accident in a video once. So there it is, pretty cool. We have a purple handle, and we have some ice here. Looks pretty cool, but here we have the red Ice Blaster. As you can see, the ice is red instead of blue, and there's a lot of other stuff that is red. We have the trigger here that is red. We have the bullets that are red, which is pretty interesting, and we have the handle, which is also red as well. So there's a lot of red to this red ice blaster. And again, again, this is the unique gun that you can get by getting top 100 in the gifting leaderboard. So again, there were 2 leaderboards. The first one was the token leaderboard. So for the token leaderboard, you would just have to walk around and get some tokens, and you would actually get the red icebreaker for getting that. Unfortunately, I did not get top 100 on that, so I can't show the red icebreaker, but it looks pretty cool. And then for the gifting leaderboard, you would get this red ice blaster, so you would just have to give a bunch of presents to a bunch of different people and then get in the top 100 gifts given on the leaderboard. So yeah, guys, here is the red ice blaster once again. This is such a cool gun, to be honest with you. And this is the second red leaderboard prize in Murder Mystery 2. Most leaderboard prizes actually end up being blue. I obviously can't show them right now, but a large majority of them are actually blue. I think there is a blue candy, a blue sugar, a blue minty, a blue elderwood revolver, blue log chopper. Most leaderboard prizes are blue. The only exception to that is the red hollows. And the red hollows, I think, was the first ever Murder Mystery 2 leaderboard. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, so leaderboard started in Christmas 2017, which was the blue candy. And then the first ever red variant was the red hollows in Halloween 2018. And then all of the other prizes were blue, except for the recent ones, the red ice blaster and the red icebreaker. And obviously that kind of makes sense because, you know, the icebreaker and the ice blaster, I hate to break it to you, but they're already blue. So you can't really make a blue icebreaker or a blue ice blaster because they would look exactly the same. So yeah, that is why they are red instead of blue. I guess Nicholas could have switched it up and did something like green or some other color, but honestly, I think red is perfectly fine. I think red is a really fitting color for this Godly. And yeah, I'm just really glad that Nicholas did this because it was really what I wanted to happen. I was really hoping for like a red icebreaker or red ice blaster. Some people were saying like maybe a blue peppermint, and I was like, I guess a blue peppermint would look kind of cool, but I feel like that'd be kind of bland compared to something like a red ice blaster. I also kind of speculated a blue Luger cane. I think that would have been really cool if we got a blue Luger cane because that actually doesn't exist yet. So maybe one year Nicholas could make a blue Luger cane, but I don't really think he's gonna do that. I think he typically reskins Godlies that are in the current event. All right, I'm gonna have to shoot the famous Skeledont with my red ice blaster. Rest in peace, Skeledont. Good night. And actually, I think if I go to my profile, I can actually see the trophy. Yeah, there it is. Trophies 2020, rank number 11. There it is. So I can literally go to my profile and you can see the unique gun right there. And that's just super cool. So yeah, I'm really happy to have gotten this gun from the leaderboard. Now, once again, in order to get this thing, I had to grind top 100 on the gifting leaderboard. I definitely went a bit overboard getting 11th place. It's kind of crazy that I went all the way to 11th place, but honestly, I was feeling really generous. You know, Christmas is just a season of giving, so I was giving a bunch of gifts. Now, to be blunt, the gifting leaderboard, it's flat out pay to win. There's really nothing else to it. It is literally just pay to win. You know, you buy the Robux, you spend the Robux to buy the snow tokens, and then you spend the snow tokens to buy some gifts, and then you give the gifts, and then you go up in the leaderboard. The gifting leaderboard is 100% just pay to win. There's nothing else to it, which some people are probably a bit angry about, but to be honest, I think it's perfectly fine because we also have the token leaderboard, which is not pay to win at all. The token leaderboard is not pay to win. It is just exclusively grinding. So I really like how during the Christmas event, there are 2 leaderboards. You have the grinding leaderboard, and then you have the pay to win leaderboard. And I think that's really, really cool. In Halloween, there's really only 1 leaderboard, which is just the grinding leaderboard and no pay to win leaderboard. So yeah, some people are probably a bit upset how the gifting leaderboard is pay to win, but honestly, I think it's really, really cool. I just love the gifting system just in general. I've said this so many times. I like how in the Christmas event, there is a feature where you can give people gifts and then you literally get rewarded for it. I think that's really cool. I like how you can get awarded for being generous to others and, you know, giving other people presents. And to be honest, even though this leaderboard was pay to win, and even though it was really expensive to get 11th place, I honestly had a lot of fun grinding for it. It wasn't that huge of a time commitment. It was really fun giving back to the community, and it was so much fun to give weapons to fans. A bunch of my fans would be in servers, and I would just give them a bunch of knives, and that was so cool. It was so cool to give knives to a bunch of my fans. Sometimes I did it in live streams as well, and I would like literally just give gifts in live stream, and that would be so much fun to do. And yeah, it was just one of the most fun leaderboards I've ever grinded for. I had so much fun doing it, and it was honestly worth it to give back to the community. I know I was kind of joking earlier in the video. I was like, oh my god, it costs so much money. It definitely did cost a lot of money. I'm not denying that, but I wasn't really doing it for the gun, to be honest. I was really doing it to give back to the community because you guys were so supportive with the Murder Mystery 2 content back in 2020. I mean, we literally had Murder Mystery 2 episodes with over 1 million views, and I never reached that before, and it was honestly really insane. So I really wanted to give back to the community, and hey, I also got a really rare gun for it, which is awesome. Again, keep in mind, this is one of the rarest guns in the entire game. There's only 100 of them because, you know, we had the leaderboard. Only 100 winners could get this trophy, and yeah, obviously you can no longer get this thing because the event is over. So there's only 100 red ice blasters, so this is extremely rare. I mean, when you think about it, there are hundreds of thousands of people playing Murder Mystery 2, and there's only just 100 of this weapon. That is absolutely insane. This is one of the rarest guns in the entire game, guys. It's obviously not the rarest. I mean, top 3 get their very own exclusive prizes that are literally just one of a kind. I mean, there's literally a golden ice blaster that is just one of a kind. There's one person with a golden ice blaster, so that is obviously like the rarest gun imaginable. But still, having a weapon that like there's only 100 in existence, that's like really rare. And what's awesome is because this is a leaderboard prize, I know for a fact that it's never going to be duped. The red ice blaster will never be duplicated, so like I know for a fact that I am always going to have an extremely rare weapon that not a lot of people have because it's never going to be duped. And honestly, when you kind of think about it, every single red ice blaster is unique because they literally have your username on the ice blaster, which I think is really, really cool. It literally says No Data's Ice Blaster, and it also has a serial number. So when you kind of think about that, this is still one of a kind, even though a lot of people still have the red ice blaster and it looks exactly the same. You know, it's still kind of one of a kind. I mean, this particular red ice blaster has my name on it, and it has a serial number of 11, which nobody else has, so it's still kind of one of a kind. But anyway, guys, in terms of value with this gun, unfortunately, I don't think the red ice blaster is tradable. To my knowledge, I'm pretty sure every single leaderboard prize is not tradable. I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, you can see it in your inventory here, but you can't actually place it down. You can see I'm clicking right now, and you can't actually put it down, unfortunately. It's interesting how it still shows up in the trading, but you can't place it down at all. So yeah, unfortunately, the red ice blaster is not tradable, so therefore it really shouldn't have a value. When you really think about it, I don't really see how you can make a value out of something that's not even tradable, because that's kind of just hypothetical value at that point. However, guys, mm2values.com actually does have a value for the leaderboard prizes. I don't really see how that is because, again, it's not tradable. I don't really see where these values are coming from. But according to mm2values.com, the leaderboard prizes are typically worth 15,000 seers, which, first of all, is just a lot of seers. That is a lot of seers. The best godly in the game at the moment, which is Eternal 4, that is worth 420 seers. So 420 seers compared to 15,000 seers, that is absolutely insane in terms of value. But again, I don't really know where those numbers are coming from because it's not tradable. But I mean, still, you know, it's kind of cool to have that imaginary number. I can say that my inventory is worth a lot more because of this trophy. You know, it probably makes my inventory a lot more valuable. So yeah, that is really cool. This thing is kind of sort of worth 15,000 seers. Now, like I said, the top 3 have their own exclusive variants of this leaderboard prize. Third place has bronze, second place has silver, and first place on the leaderboard has gold. And I guess since we're on the topic of leaderboard prizes, in case you guys are wondering what the top 3 end up being worth, typically the bronze trophies end up being worth 100,000 seers. The silver prizes end up being worth 125,000 seers. And finally, the gold trophies are worth 150,000 seers. That is insane. That is an insane amount of seers. Again, I still don't know where those numbers are coming from, but I'll go with it. So yeah, if you get really high up on the leaderboard, you can get those insanely rare prizes. I don't really think I could ever get that high up. I mean, I was 11th place, so that kind of seems close to 3rd place, but I'm pretty sure 3rd place gave like 3 times as many gifts as I did, and I couldn't keep up with that, dude. But yeah, overall, this was such a super fun, unique gun to grind for. Again, I really love the gifting system in the Christmas events, and to be honest, I'd be willing to do it again. I might do it again next year because it was super fun to do it last year. I'd honestly be down to kind of make it like a yearly thing. Just every year, Santa Data comes to town and gives everybody free knives. It just sounds super cool, dude. So would you guys like to see me grind for the gifting leaderboard in Christmas 2021? Let me know down in the comments because I'd be down to do it again. I had a lot of fun doing this. And now I have one of the rarest guns in the entire game. So let's go ahead and shoot Skeledon't one more time. Rest in peace to Skeledon't. Thank you for tuning into this lovely video. And that is going to be it for this video, guys. That is the red ice blaster, one of the rarest unique guns in the entire game. It is so cool that I have something so rare in my inventory now. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all those other things that YouTube people do, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay purple.